Hey guys, this time I wanted to show you a bit of what I am doing with the studio so far. The Kemper really has improved the recording quality of my last tracks, and as I mentioned in the last video, soon you'll at the end of the day probably I'll release the album that I was talking about. But right now I just wanted to make a quick tour around the studio that right now I am working with, and it's pretty much for guitar music. So what we want to start with, actually I have a lot of stuff back home in Ecuador too, but at the moment I am working just with this setting. So I have my Schecter exotic C1 says string guitar. The setup is really nice, and I bought it here in a closer distributor in Montreal, and I was lucky to find it. It has a really nice setup, and yeah, out of the box I didn't have to do any extra setup, and it works pretty much perfectly. Then my other, actually my first acquisition once I moved to Montreal is this one, the Godin multi-jack standard. I don't remember exactly the model, but what is interesting is that it has the pickups, microphone, transmutation to MIDI. I don't exactly know how that works, but I know that with that and the connection with the G3 I think is, or JK, I don't remember the type of connection you need, but you can connect it with a Boss GT1000 I think, and you can do a lot of MIDI traduction, or pretty much a pedal board, and that can also traduce into MIDI. You can use the guitar as a MIDI. But anyway, that's just a great option for acoustic staging and in any sort of situation. So the next item is my lovely VoxAmp AC15, and that's actually a vintage sound, and it's loudly enough that can support performance in an entire medium-sized venue if you microphone it, even maybe a big stage. But I don't know, I love this the sound of the box. Next here is I'm gonna start first with the Foscusrite, which is pretty much the center of operation over all the things I have right here, and they work in conjunction with the JBL monitors that I have here. Actually, let me check. I think the model is this JBL 305, and they have happened to be the best monitors I ever had, and they are very cheap, and they are loudly enough that I can play my Kemper with my guitar and have more than enough volume to test any tone I want. So yeah, those are the monitors that pretty much power my entire studio. And then we have over here the Focusrite Scarlett, 8 ports, 8 inputs and 8 outputs, something like that. And the thing is that I have to monitors on the output, and at least for me, I don't know yet, maybe you guys know more, but I need to input. I think when I record 2 outputs of the Kemper, to the left and right as a stereo, I have to put both of those outputs as inputs in individual inputs in the Focusrite, so I have pretty much all the signal. But I might be mistaken, maybe I just need one and duplicate it. I have to check that out because I didn't graduate in a music production degree, so I don't know all the picture. But anyway, the humors were true. The Kemper is a great piece of hardware for the studio production of music, guitar music. So you can get any tone you want. Actually, I tried to find in the cloud the same sound as the box, and honestly, I think it's 95% accurate, which is enough for a recording. But if I wanted to play on live, I might want to choose the box. I still could definitely, if I have a huge stage where I need a lot of effects, I might want to use the Kemper with a switch I also have, which actually I don't use that often because we know like we don't have performances anymore. But anyway, I feel like this is my greatest acquisition. I have saved a lot for it, and I recorded my entire album on it. Like I reamped some of the tracks that I previously had in previous EPs or releases that I did. I found the tone that I wanted, and with that I recorded, with several tones I recorded some new tracks. And as always, you just need your good piece of editing software, which in my case is Ableton Live. Then I have like a cardio, Chinese cardio microphone. And that's pretty much about it. Like with those two guitars, for me it was enough. I am waiting last guitar I wanna buy before completely stopping my acquisition of gear, because I feel like there is no more need, for me at least. I don't wanna have a huge studio. I just wanna do music that I like, and period. So yeah, I think that was pretty much my setup, and I hope you guys like it. I soon will be releasing specifics on how to deal with the Kemper, and specific hacks I have found. But this is a great piece of gear. I know that it's a bit expensive. It's expensive actually, but it's worthy. I think I'm gonna keep this stuff for maybe at least 10 years or something. By the way, I added this Reactor brand protector, which could be helpful if I go on touring or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and please let me know any comments. Last thing I forgot to mention, I have like a Ecuadorian flute. I also know how to play. I'm not an expert on it, but that will be another talk for another video.